Hey guys, Ragnarok54 here, and welcome back to another Runescape video. This time, as you guys probably know from the title and thumbnail, I'm going to be selling my Slayer tab. So for me, this is going to be a very monumental moment because my Slayer tab does really mean a lot to me. Slayer was pretty much my life for a few months. I did a lot of Slayer. It's my favorite skill. I still am planning on getting 120 Slayer one day. But for now, I have decided to go for max instead of 120 Slayer. So, even though the title of this video says 25 mil Slayer XP, that means that I am at 25 mil Slayer XP. So, this is loot from level 99, which is around 13 mil XP, to 25 million XP. So, it's around 12 mil, I'd say, of Slayer experience, but it's of level 99 Slayer experience, so I can do all the good tasks like Eret and Celestial Dragons and stuff like that. So I guess without further ado, let us get into the tab itself. So just looking at this, it makes me really happy. I'm going to be very sad to see it, but to see it go, that is. But it does take up a lot of space in my bank. I am constantly having to destroy things, drop things, and sell things that I wouldn't want to do that otherwise. Just to keep this tab, so I will be happy to have a lot of space back. So you guys can see it is pretty organized, if I don't scroll down, that is, because once I scroll down it kind of falls to shambles. Sort of organized, but not really. I kind of gave up, but I am pretty happy with how it looks, at least up here. I did have a spring cleaner for maybe 5 mil of this experience, 4 mil, so it's not a lot. That's why I don't have more ores. Even though I do have a lot of ore, I didn't have a spring cleaner for most of this. I did do Aviancy for Armadillo I did do Armadillo for Aviancy tasks, and I did also do Queen Black Dragon for Black Dragon tasks. I also did Dagonoth Kings, but as you can see, I only got like one task of Dagonoth ever that I didn't cancel. I actually did not get very many Ascension tasks at all. If you guys watched my loot from 99 Slayer tab, which was only 6 mil Slayer XP, I got more keys than this, I'm pretty sure. But I am pretty happy with everything else. I got a ton of rune items, 18 million GP just in cash. That's pretty much all from cash drops and QBD, which gives a lot of money, as you guys can probably see by my lots of things that come from QBD, like my dragon bones. Obviously some of these are from other dragons as well. Dragon hides, all the royal pieces. Besides that, I don't think there's too much more to talk about. Lots of Erets, those are going to add up for sure. Kind of sad that the Ganodermic flakes are so low, and all this other stuff, it's not at a high point or anything. I could have waited. I probably should have sold it at the double XP weekend, but I wanted to wait till more Slayer XP, and I wasn't sure if I was going to go for max or 120 Slayer. So I do not obviously have 2,000 battle stabs from Slayer. I am buying battle stabs to do crafting training, so only 600 of these are actually from Slayer, which are the 200 you get from the rare drop table drop, which is a nice drop because I believe it's around like 800k. Just boom, get 800k. I did get quite a few unique drops: 3 dragon kite shields, 7 whip vines, abyssal whips, dark bows, 5 visages, I don't know how to say that, 2 razorbacks, 2 armadillo hilts, which was cool. If I go to my gear tab, I have I got armadillo gloves, 3 chain skirts, a buckler, and I believe that is all from armadillo. I also got 2 granite moles, 15 serenic scales, so I wasn't doing too badly at all on the rare drops, so I'm pretty happy with how those all turned out. I guess I'm just kind of talking now so that I don't have to sell my Slayer tab, because it does actually mean a lot to me. But I will not keep you guys here any longer, so I will start selling the tab. Okay, so I just want to touch on something here. I have a lot of grimy Lantidimes from QBD and other Slayer tasks, and they're only worth, not even worth 7k. So that is just pathetic. They were, I remember them being like 9k at one point. I just looked at a graph. Turns out they were almost 10k at one point. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, because this is the most expensive item in my Slayer tab, I think. If you guys can see, it is worth 22 mil just in grimy Lantidimes. But if I pull up a calculator here, if they were 9k, which they were for a long time until very recently, where they just randomly crashed, seemingly random it is. If I multiply this by 9k each, that's 28.5 million. So I'm making almost more than 7 mil GP by selling them at 9, as opposed to 6k or 7k or whatever they were. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I think I will maybe hold on to them and price check them as they are now and add that to the price check. I'm not going to add some big number to the price check and say, oh, this is what they should be worth, but I'm going to keep them and wait till later and maybe sell them at that point. But anyway, I will get on with selling the rest of the stuff. Alright guys, I am back and I have just sold everything except for 2 Armadillo Hilts. I just put them in there for 2.5 mil, which is significantly less than the Grand Exchange price. I'm just going to let it sit in there though, and I'm going to add 5 mil to the price check because I'm sure it'll sell eventually. But here's the stuff that I didn't sell. I'm keeping these to repair my Royal Crossbow every once in a while. 99 fire making with U-logs that I got every single one from Slayer. Can't really sell my spirit seeds. Gonna keep these battle staves that I got in order to train crafting so that I don't have to wait so long to buy them on the Grand Exchange. And I'm gonna keep these Gramulantadimes in hopes that they maybe go up one day, but I will still be adding all of these besides the spirit seed to the price check. So without further ado, here is the final price check from level 99 to 25 million experience in Slayer. So it is just over 300 million gold pieces. Add 5 mil to that, and that is almost 310 mil. So I am very happy with that. It'll probably get up to 315 once I sell these Lantadimes at a somewhat reasonable price. I'm very, very happy with what this turned out to be. I was not expecting this. I price checked it like a week ago, and it was, I think it was like 285 without any runes. Because I kind of forgot about the runes, so I'm glad I remembered that because I wrote a note and said how many I had of each when I started. Unfortunately, with the Rune Goldberg machine, they did nerf a lot of the rune drop rates, so those are mostly from before that, but I still did do a lot of Slayer before that. So I guess I can already collect another 5 mil from, or 2.5 mil from an Armadillo Hilt that just sold, so these will be selling eventually. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed getting the money from it, but I did not enjoy selling the stuff. It was painful to watch it go. Also very painful to see how much I had to dump everything. I had to sell some stuff for 1 GP. It was pretty brutal, although I did get like 20 mil from Errant Bones and stuff. That was nice to see that, those huge green money stacks from the Grand Exchange. Overall, I'm glad I did this. I would definitely recommend Slayer to anyone. It's my favorite skill, so it was not a grind or anything. One day I'm going to be going for 120, and I wish I could have kept this tab and had it all the way to 120, level 99 to level 120. That would just be super cool to have as a tab. But this tab is just so empty now. I kept a few things so that I can do like Jack of Trades and have some Royal Bolts because I still do use them and stuff. But besides that, I did sell almost everything. I still have a ton of Tusca masks. I'll probably have to turn those in for points. If you guys are wondering how many tasks I have, I think it's around 450, and the reason why it's so low is because I did a lot of Slayer before I did smoking kills for some reason. So that's all for this video. I'm glad you guys took time out of your day to watch this entire video. I'm glad I took time out of my life to do this 25 million Slayer experience because it has netted me over 300 mil. So I'll definitely be putting that to good use, buying some skills, getting those Silverhawk feathers, stuff like that. But thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, maybe even subscribe. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.